Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to my playthrough of Assassin's Creed Origins.
What a disgrace.
I am Mental Fox, and I thank you for joining me again. Bayek is talking about some forgeries. If you watched the last episode, you know what he's talking about. Because we have this quest called Ulterior Votive. In response to a plea from Menehet, Bayek investigates the sale of false religious icons in the Yamu market. Well, we talked to some people in the market, and we were actually attacked at one point. This guy told us where we could find where these artifacts are being made. And when you know it, they're being made at a location that we've already visited. So I'm not going to backtrack and go back there right now. Instead, we're just going to move forward, and we'll come back and clear this place out again at some other point in the game. But we need to move forward a bit. I don't want to get too off track here. In the immediate vicinity, I'm not seeing any other quests for us to work on. If we look at our quests, we'll see that they're all pretty far away. So I'm going to move on, and we're going to go ahead and hop back on this road here. We're going to travel on the road. We're going to see what's going on at this question mark. And we're going to keep on traveling on the road and make our way to Alexandria, where we're supposed to find Aya in our main quest. See, you can see that Aya is way up here, right? But it really won't take us that long to get there. It does look like it's far away, but it's not that bad. So let's go ahead and get back on the main road here, and then we'll travel on the road down to this question mark and see what is up. So I'll put my marker here so I know where the road is. And it's interesting. Yeah, there's really not much at all to steal here. I guess that's okay. Okay, so here's the road. Let's go ahead and call our faithful camel that I don't think has a name. Our eagle has a name, but I don't think our camel has a name. Just kind of sad. Maybe we need to think up a name for my camel. Alright, now that I'm on the road, let's go ahead and mark this. Because we're going to walk towards that. And see what's up with that. A little bit of flooding here. But that's okay. Nothing we can't handle. Oh, that camel did a really good job of running through that water. Wow. Did a great job. Do an animus pulse every once in a while. See if any goodies show up. Whoa, what? New location discovered. Vulture lair. Oh, okay. So we found a vulture lair. And we got good old Senu here, who, I guess maybe will tell us about the vulture. There we go. There's vultures. Oh, there's, holy cow, there's quite a bit of vultures over there. Is there not a treasure here? Is there no vulture guarding a treasure? Come on, everybody knows that vultures guard treasures. I guess there's no treasure around here for us. Alright, fine, be that way. Let's go ahead and hop off of our camel. And let's see if we can't take out a vulture. Kill animal, that's it. Where's the king vulture? That must be it. Look at this thing attacking me. Damn you, vulture. Which one's the king vulture now? I've lost my markings. I wanted to know which is the main king head vulture. How am I supposed to know now? Alright, fine. You want to fight? Oh, not with my torch. Fine, go ahead. See if I care. Oh. Come on. Ouch. Oh, come on. Alright. Hard to hit a vulture. Oh, man, I missed him. Come on. Oh, I'm out of those. Good grief. Didn't I just fill up on those things? Damn it. Oh, jeez. Seriously? No. Oh, this is the king vulture. See, this is when I feel like I've got the wrong weapon. For this, probably. So basically I have to wait for him to hit me. Oh, maybe if I locked onto it. Ever think of that? I keep forgetting to lock on. Excuse me, you were probably yelling at the screen. Lock on! Okay, I didn't think to lock on. So we killed the bird. Wasn't that like the main bird there? That we were supposed to kill? And look at this white glow we have on the very left-hand side of our screen. Is that telling me that there's birds here that want to become friends with me? They're like, hey, you killed our friend. How dare you? Huh. Well, I mean, that was... I mean, I think we did what we were supposed to do. Oh, do I need to confirm the kill? No? Okay, what is this white thing on the corner of my screen? Look at this way up here. There's no bird there. Alright, this game is a little weird. It's a little weird. Not sure what the heck's going on. We're gonna climb up here and see if there's anything for us to see. I don't know. Well, there's no goodies here for us, so... I don't know, man. I don't know what this heck is going on. Well, I can't do a dive from here unless I want to croak. Man. I mean, if we look at our map... Yeah, it's grayed out, so whatever it was we were supposed to do here, we've done it. So, let's just go ahead and hit the road and move on. I don't know, man. Let's move on. Let's go to this next thing. Ooh, here's some horses over here. I want these. Oh, there's actually a dude standing there. Is he a bad guy? He is. Watch, I'm gonna harass him. I harassed him. Oh gosh, I didn't do any damage to him at all. Oh man, he's just gonna wail on me. Oh crap. Oh crap, what have I done? I should have just left well enough alone. Had to go and poke the bear, didn't I?
Hey, got you.
Oh jeez, this dude's big. Alright, I got a stupid jerk over here shooting arrows at me. Ouch, stop it.
Got you.
Oh, he knows I'm in there. Alright. Ouch. Oh, hell. Alright. Fine. I'm out of here. Goodbye. We don't need to fight those guys. I wonder how far they'll chase me. Ouch! Stop it! Hippopotamus lair. Oh yeah, that's what I need to be doing, fighting a hippopotamus. Oh, this jerk, they're chasing me. Urgh. Oh man, look at that, hippopotamus ate that horse. Alright, I'm out of here. Heck with that. Let's go see what this place is.
Whoa.
Whoa. Actually, you know what? I'm New location discovered. Lakeside Villa Outpost restricted area. I'm changing my tune here. I realized that I feel like maybe I'm playing the game wrong. I actually thought about that before I started this episode, and then I kind of forgot about it when I started it. But here's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Here's what I'm talking about. So a couple episodes ago, when we first entered this area, right? Where did we enter it from? Let me zoom in a little bit. We were maybe around here or something, right? And I saw a question mark over here, so I went over here to this question mark. Then we went to this question mark, and then we went to these other ones, right? So these were two places that I visited, and then later we got a quest that would take us to those locations, right? This ulterior votive quest wants us to go back to this place, a place we've already visited. And then we have another quest that I think is going to take us over here. So by visiting these question marks first, I've made it so that I have to backtrack. So I guess I just have to have faith that the game is going to send me to these question marks by means of quests. And if it doesn't, well then we could always clean them all up later. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop going out of my way to these question marks and instead go to quests and, like I said, let the quests direct me to the question marks. We'll see how that works out for a bit. And let me know what you think of that in the comments. So basically, whoops, I need to pick the right quest again. Basically, I'm just going to go straight to this quest. This one probably won't send us to a question mark, but I guess it could. Predator attack. Oh, but if I see a guy who needs help, maybe we could go and try to help this guy. I'm going in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ouch. Come on, hit him. Come on. Man, why am I doing so little damage? I mean, such pathetic damage amounts. Ouch. I'm trying to save this guy. I don't want to get myself killed in the meantime. Okay, what happened to my lock-on? God, grief. Doggone it. Man. That did a lot of damage. I need to get away from this guy so I can try to... Oh, no, 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 that's bad. Did I get him? Got him. Jeez. Alright, that was pretty messy, but did we save this guy? Where'd he go? What the... Why did he jump in the water again? Is he still being attacked? New region discovered, Alexandria.
I am coming for you, Aya.
Oh, another one. Ah, I don't even think I hit him. Doggone it, I gotta fight another alligator, and I think I'm out of arrows. No, that did some damage to him at least. Man, these things are fast! At least I got all my health back. Did some more damage to him. He's almost dead. Got him. Not too shabby. Now, did I save the guy or not? Or is he dead? Did I just... Is he dead? He's dead, isn't he? Where'd he go? Is this his body over here? I'm not sure what I'm looking at there. What is that? A couple of flamingos? Yeah, that was dead flamingos. Where'd the dead guy go? Where'd the guy go? Well, I wanted to try to save him, but apparently I wasn't quick enough to do it, so... Sorry, man. I did try. I did try. I did, you saw me, I tried. Alright, well, let's go ahead and swim across this water. We need to get across it anyway. Club. Classic challenges completed? A classic challenge has been completed? Okay. New location discovered. I don't know what classic challenge I completed, but thanks, I guess. Does that show up here? Club. Online service error. Alright. That's just great. That's awesome. Let's see what Bayek has to see. So Alexandria has a big wall around it. I wonder if we're going to be, you know, a fugitive, or if we're going to be hunted here in Alexandria. I mean, are these all going to be bad guys? I don't know. I mean, there are bad guys in here. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen. So yeah, you get your mixture of just people and bad guys. We're going to go on in here and make our way to Aya. Let's see here. We should be able to climb up here. We've got the skills. Or not. Okay. He's like stymied. Didn't know where to go. Cool. Man, nothing to loot around here. Where'd my marker go? It's over there. Man, that's a long way down. Let's run along these walls. See if we can't find out where we're supposed to go. And hopefully there's nobody up here who's going to attack us. I wonder if I could climb this wall here. We go this way. New location discovered, Serapion. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. Okay, wherever we're going, it's in that direction. We climb up here? Whoa! You think we can climb this? No, we can't. We can climb this. Oh, dunk on it. Try not to fall to my death here. Okay. Okay. Huh. Well, how am I going to get across here? Looks like that's as high as I could go, huh? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Oh, yeah. Haha. You can't keep me out. No, no. Nice. Find the nearby hidden papyrus, by all means. Where is the hidden papyrus? There it is. Let's look for some papyrus, shall we? Now, I don't know what we're going to find in here, but I did find the papyrus. Found it. I'll be taking that. The Stone Gaze. Location completed. Alright. In the south section of Mariotis Lake, there is an island full of ruins. A man stares at me all day. It's quite a bother, so I'm hiding behind a column that blocks his sights. Huh. We discovered another papyrus puzzle. So what's with this quest that we're doing right now? Meet Aya at the library. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're supposed to meet Aya at the library. But up here in the upper left-hand corner, there's a little bit of information. Meet Aya at the library. The Great Library is located along the North Docks. Well, that's fine, everything. I'm just running towards this gold diamond. That's all I'm doing. Man, like nothing to loot anymore. Those heady days are over. There's a quest in that direction. I don't know how far away it is. It's pretty close. Serapis Unites. Let's go to this quest here. Check it out. Let's do this. Look, it's right on the other side of this wall.
The car is gone. So few Egyptians are coming to temple. Where are my Seni and Senu?
So sad to see the Serapion so quiet.
So sad. Yeah, it's so quiet. I'm standing here. Look at this place. Alright, let's talk to this guy, see what's up. Hey man, how's it going?
Great Serapis. Are you as merciful as Amun?
Welcome, brother.
Thank you, priest.
It is good to see Egyptians come back. Since my drummer was jailed, it has been quiet.
The silence is striking.
A tanner jailed my drummer, accused him of stealing a precious Nubian lion skin from the Daivads. Poor soul even worked for him. Tragic. He is an honest man.
Leave this in my hands, priest.
Oh, that's all the information I need. I know exactly what to do.
Magi, my drummer is in the Kibotos arsenal nearest the library. Serapis walk with you.
Why, thank
And you, priest.
And with you, yeah. Alright, well, we picked up a new quest there. Let's take a look at it. Serapis Unites. Bayek, in a moment of piety, prays to Serapis for help on his journey. After he finishes, the local priest begs his assistance with a delicate problem. A tanner accused the priest's drummer, his own worker, of stealing a skin. The priest wants Bayek to look into the situation. Find and rescue the drummer. It's 404 meters away, which isn't that far. It is up in this direction, so we will get to that. There's another quest awaiting us here. In the meantime, let's switch back to the main quest. Yep, it's right up here. Okay. And this is a, there's a vantage point here, I guess. So let's see if we can't make our way to the vantage point. We could open this up as a fast travel point. Is it on top of this? Don't ask me how the heck he climbs this. It's over there. Okay. All right. You really don't need to get up here, Bayek. You just need to go over here. Look at this view. Oh, wow. Oh wow, mountains over there. Man. Pyramids. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You don't mind if I climb on top of your head, do you? Synchronize. Well, not really sure what it is we're going to jump into from here. Is it the water? Okay, cool. Dude does not float to the top on his own. Okay, well, that was kind of neat. We opened up that fast travel point. Like everybody's freaking out in there. Alright, we're making our way over here. Whoa. Oh, okay, stairs, good. Get out of my way. Getting close, but I think that there's another quest over here, isn't there? Oh, it's just a little bit past it. Ooh, that's a side quest, level 15. Alright, we're not quite ready for that yet.
Out of the way! What's the matter with you? Move!
Huh, okay. I mean, oh, it's gonna hurt. No, we're good.
The snake will get his answer.
The snake will get his answer. Oh, there's another papyrus over here somewhere. Alright, let's find the other papyrus. Why not? Oh, well, there's a treasure there. Not exactly what I was looking for, but looking for a papyrus. There it is. Let's find it. Why not? Oh. Where is it? Huh. Not seeing it on my map.
I wrote this.
All writings are to be copied by the Great Library.
You can't have it.
I guess the works of Archimedes, Plato, Sappho, and Aristotle won't have your scribblings to keep them company.
Those are all in there?
They are.
I guess you can copy this then.
Too late. Don't want it.
Go ahead. Take it.
No.
You can have it.
Alright. That's fine. There's a treasure over here. See if I can find it. I don't think it's that far away, or at least I didn't think it was. Oh, it's further away than I thought. Alright, we'll get to that eventually. I don't want to go too far out of my way. Okay, there's the papyrus marker.
How will I find Aya among all these endless scrolls?
I find that Phanos talks too much.
He has some interesting ideas. Very radical. It's almost alarming.
You're right about that. But can't he express them concisely?
About the Muses. This library is dedicated to invoke the 9 daughters of Zeus, sometimes called the Muses. Recruited by Osiris, they are known as Calliope, Clio, Euterpe, Erato, Melpomene, Polyhymnia, Terpsichore, Thalia, and Urania. They are the goddesses of arts, key to the good life, and the names of Herodotus' Historiae books. Nice spelling. Let's see what's over here. Oh, here's the papyrus. Oh, let's get on the right side of the table now. Divided Valley. In the center of Satme Nome, you can find me hidden in a canyon near Antilla. I'm under a tree that thinks it's unique, but only because the nearby rock bridge is blocking it from seeing the others of its breed. Man, I don't know how the heck I'm ever going to find these puzzles. Alright, well...
The knowledge of the entire world is at your fingertips. Here, one can reflect upon the oppressive regime under which we find ourselves laboring. The Alexandrian poets, have I mentioned them? Are a group of dramatic artists dedicated to promoting free-thinking throughout the land, no matter what the pharaoh says. Despite the fact that the ruling pharaoh is given to arbitrary and despotic decrees, here at the library we support free study, any topic you like.
Okay. Was it a tour guide, maybe? So, the marker's pointing to this. Do I need to do an animus pulse, maybe? Okay. Interact. Alright.
Alright. Serapis. Now what? Where is Aya?
Ah, Serapis. I wrote a tragic-comic pastoral epic centered on him.
Ah.
You're by, I guess. Aya's eager to see you.
She said.
Quickly, follow me.
Ooh, 3-headed dog.
I am
right.
sorry, my good fellow. You appear to be drunk. This library is for serious scholars only. She is in hiding.
Who are you?
Ah, interested in Homeric verse, eh? This way, please. I am Aya's cousin, Phanos.
Ah, yes, Phanos. Nice to meet you in person. Tell me what is happening with Aya. Why are you being so discreet?
Gennadios sent his men on a house-to-house search. Often they drag people into the street and torture them for information. Typical of the system we live under.
Gennadios.
A monster. The Phylakitai of Alexandria. He is ravaging the city to find her.
And where is she now?
I have a very powerful friend, Apollodorus. No doubt you have heard of him.
I have not.
You will. In any case, he made a hiding place available to Aya after she ran into trouble.
But what happened? You do not answer me.
It is a mess of political intrigue. She will explain all, fear not.
Oh, hey, yeah. I don't have a run button, dude. Coming through.
Look! There's Phanos! He thinks he's a poet!
The modern Sophocles.
This is as far as I go. The way to Aya is found in the monument ahead.
Okay. Well, thanks, Phanos. Appreciate your help. Explore the well.
Right there. Have a little faith.
Have a little faith, he says. What does he mean by that? Have a little faith. Well, I guess have a little faith means just jump in and have faith that you'll be okay. You think? Or do you think we're gonna end up dead? Or maybe I could just try to climb down it. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. Explore the well. Neat. Well, my Animus Pulse doesn't show anything in the water for us to loot, so I'll go ahead and get out of this water. This is where that treasure is, apparently. Big place. It's pretty neat. Oh, neat place. Oh, here's something to read. Oh, whoa, whoa, okay. Here we go.
I missed you.
Never again should we spend months apart. We only have each other. Without him, what?
Let us be together. Us two. Each to each.
I have news.
You are scarred by justice.
I bludgeoned Medunamun with this.
I hate that we have to do these things. But I am grateful that you did.
If I am honest, I took pleasure in it.
He did seem to enjoy it.
I've missed your touch.
I have missed touching you. I killed as well. Actaeon. I hunted him down and discovered a mask in his room. When he returned, I forced him to wear it. Then I thrust this knife through his eye slits.
Aya.
But I was careless. Another of the masked ones tracked me to my home. It was even more difficult.
We have one more. Then, we will be done.
Nice kissing sound effects. I don't know why that cracks me up.
Look at this. I took it from Actaeon. Apollodorus tells me it is a papyrus from the Royal Council, which means the snake is in Ptolemy's court.
How does this Apollodorus know these things?
He has informants everywhere, because of his work with Cleopatra.
Cleopatra? She's been declared a criminal.
By her treacherous brother, yes. She plans to take back the throne. She wants the snake dead as much as we do. And she trusts me. She gave me this to slit his throat.
Ooh, cool.
It's an ancient blade that killed the tyrant Xerxes. A weapon of justice.
Watch your hand, dude. Oh, man, that could have been bad.
Ingenious. I will go to the palace and discover who uses the seal of the snake. And I will use this.
You'll find plenty of information in the Royal Scribe's office. He spends his time at the bathhouse. Go search the palace while he's away.
And you?
I cannot leave here as long as Gennadios walks the streets. He is determined to kill me.
In addition to the snake, I will see what I can learn of this Gennadios and silence him.
Discover who the snake is and show him the face of death. I'll meet you at the Paneum when you have killed both the snake and Gennadios.
My heart aches until I see you again.
As does mine, my love.
Okay, well, a lot of stuff just happened there. Let's look at our quests. Oh boy, it's getting messy. So, this Aya quest, the next thing that we're supposed to do in it is assassinate Gennadios and the snake. That's a level 12 quest. We're currently level 11. There's another one here called End of the Snake. Once reunited with Aya, Bayek learned from her that the snake is someone on the royal council. He must search the palace for the seal with the sign of the snake to discover the identity of his target. And then he must assassinate the target. And then these are just other quests that we already had. And then we have this one. Gennadios the Phylakitai, whatever that is. The Phylakitai of Alexandria, Gennadios has expended every effort to track down the killer of Actaeon. And we just learned that Aya was the killer of Actaeon. Aya has eluded him by remaining hidden. Gennadios is known to roam the royal palace. From time to time, he takes several men to search for Aya in the Jewish district near the North Docks. For Aya to walk freely, Gennadios must be killed. Huh. Okay. So, this says assassinate Gennadios and the snake. But this quest has, I guess, these subtasks, these subquests here. So, Gennadios is only suggested level 11, and he's closer by. So I think we should go to him first. You notice that our targets has been updated. That's because Aya has been busy. And she took care of Actaeon the Vulture, Aya's first kill, while tracing the Order in Alexandria. Aya came across Actaeon and verified her suspicions when she discovered one of the masks in his apartments. He died a horrible death while wearing the mask. His role in the Order of Ancients is clear. His role in the death of Kemu, however, is nebulous. And then here we've got the Ram. He hunted down Aya, the killer of his friend Actaeon in Alexandria. However, he met his end at her hands. So all that remains is the snake. Interesting. We got a couple more papyruses here. We'll have to try to hunt those down at some point. We have another point to spend on an ability. Let's see here. Hunter's Instinct. While in hover mode with Senu, press the left mouse button to mark a civilian, enemy, or animal to see the path they are currently taking. What do I want here? Firebomb is probably kind of interesting. And then we got Hijack. We can carry 2 melee weapons, 2 bows. We could retrieve arrows. Passive. Loot arrows stuck in your shield back in your inventory. I don't know how often I am good enough to, you know, block arrows with my shield to begin with, you know? Let's see. Assassination loot. I'm not really too jazzed about these choices we've got here. So I'm not going to spend an ability point right this minute. I've been using this iron spear for melee. Sorted them by level now. I'm kind of digging the spear, I gotta tell you. But this is the only spear I've got, unfortunately. I have a sickle sword, a heavy blade. I didn't like the heavy blade when I used it. We've got a gabbro head. I guess it's kind of a mace. And then a crescent axe. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm going to stick with the spear for now. Alright. So, yeah, I meant... Yeah, Gennadios is the person that I want to get next. Let's see what else we could say to her since we're here.
Who is this snake?
Who is
I've
the
yet
snake?
to discover that.
The clue must be there in the palace. Search for the seal found upon the letter. It's too dangerous to leave this den as long as Gennadios and his men are searching for me.
Alright, well, we'll take care of them for you then. There is something over here. Aya's notes. Phanos was right. I should meet with Apollodorus. According to him, Actaeon is involved. I need to slip into his quarters. The mask, he is one of them. His blood for my Camus. I need to hide now. Apollodorus could help. He gave me access to the den. I can trust him. Okay. Any other goodies down here for us?
What's this?
That leads to the docks. I can't believe Phanos had you go through the pit.
It leads to the docks. Okay. And anything else in here for us? No? Alright, I guess this is where she sleeps. And a treasure. Almost forgot the treasure. She's not going to need this. We need it more than she does. I got a heavy blunt item. Okay. I'd kind of like to get another spear. I'm kind of digging this spear, I got to tell you. Well, there's more blue marks up there. Did you see them? Look at them. There's quite a few of them up there. Interesting. Alright, so we're supposed to find this guy. He's in that direction. He's over here. We've got another quest here. That's a level 20, so we're not going to rush to that one. So how do we get out of this place? I guess we'll go to the docks. Let's go out this way. Go to the docks. We'll see where this puts us on the map and see how close it is to our quest goal. Okay, so there may be bad guys around here. Something over here. Bunch of dudes on that boat. Wow, what are you trying to tell me about, Senu? That is my bird's name, right? Senu? Oh, there's some steps. Alright, so here's a quest right here. I'm gonna go ahead and mark it. Let's go over to this quest.
By order of Phylakitai Gennadios, all citizens must report unusual activity. In particular, a murderess is in hiding and believed to frequent this quarter.
Why, who could it be? Alright, what's going on, dude? Let's talk to this guy.
Alexandrians! We must stand against the sickness that spreads in silence.
Is this Phanos again?
This Gennadios. He seeks to stifle the Alexandrian poets. He knows not what kind of enemy we are. They may jail me, but I will not sell my blood to the death merchants of this regime.
I'm worried about Phanos. Did you see his latest play? It was very dark.
He is a poet. They have other passions.
Is there a play going on right now? Is that what's going on behind us over there? I don't know if you saw that while we were talking to this guy, but some kind of play is going on back there. Let's see what Phanos has to say.
Bayek! Finally, someone who appreciates my genius. My play has been confiscated.
You are attracting trouble.
Worse yet, they jailed my actors. All among the finest poets of Alexandria. They say if I attempt to put on the play, I will be put to death.
Be careful, Phanos. You are frail and brittle. You stick to writing, and I will help you find your play and actors.
Okay. Ooh, suggested level 20. Alright. Well, we're not going to do that quest yet, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. Wrath of the Poets, Bayek discovers Phanos railing against the regime in the emptied theater of Alexandria. After Bayek listens to the playwright speak, he finally discovers that the guards stole Phanos' play and captured his actors. Is that what we finally discovered? You say so, game. Ooh. Oh, okay, no, that's just Phanos again.
They threw my actors into the garrison. You believe that, Bayek? If the Phylakitai want to fight, I will fight. I did not start this war, but I will finish it. The Ptolemies have oppressed poets before. They banished us all to Nubian mines.
Perhaps if your play was performed at the temples, it would reach more people.
Whoa, wait. I did not realize you Siwans knew so much about the theater.
In Siwa, we had many great satires performed at the temple. I remember watching one in which Anubis gets engaged to a jackal.
How fascinating. I have yet to see the Egyptian satires.
What is your play about?
It is called Furor Enough, a rousing comedy about oppression and the ignorance of the pharaoh. Oh, and lions.
Sounds interesting.
Is this theater not magnificent? And empty because of the regime. Please, Bayek, fly like Senu and bring life back to this amphitheater. I miss my poets.
He misses his poets. You have anything else you want to say?
They threw my actors into the
Okay.
garrison. You believe that, Bayek? If the Phylakitai want to
Oh gosh,
fight,
are we going to start this whole
I
thing
will
again?
fight. I did not
How long will
start
he
this
talk?
war, but I will finish it.
Alright, well, looks like there's another quest over in that direction. Huh. Interesting. What is... Doesn't show up on my map. Let's go see what this exclamation mark is since it's not on my map. Is this the same as this, my main quest here? It's starting to look like it, isn't it? Oh. Okay, we go through here. Boy, that marker really showed up quick.
What do you think you're doing?
What do you think you're doing? No, these are definitely two separate things, but why the heck did this thing notify me so far in advance? Right? It's... Holy cow. Can, Bayek go over and look? Target located. Okay, I guess that's him. Huh. Okay, well, that's kind of cool, I guess. But he's got a bunch of people guarding him. I'm not sure what that is. But we found a treasure. Ooh, there's another dude over there. What else am I finding? Another treasure there. Alright, come on. More dudes? Wow, this place is very, very heavily guarded, man. Some stairs there. There he goes. He's on the move. Huh, cool. Alright, well, we will perhaps go after him in the next episode. Depends upon where the game decides to put me when I reload. So, wish there was something that... Okay, good. I think when I loot, the game saves. So if I loot this stuff over here, that should be okay. Yeah, okay, saving. So I'm picking up some arrows, which is good. Ammo full, it says. And this is just more arrows. Okay, cool. Alright, so that saved the game. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. We come back next time. We'll run over there and see if we can't take out Gennadios. Should be interesting. That place is very heavily fortified, so maybe quite a challenge. I hope you'll join me then. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, won't you be so kind as to let me know by leaving me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. Hope you join me again in the next episode.